Shirley. Well, we're a very friendly bunch. How are you?
I'm okay.
Good to see you. Hi. Yeah,
I'm
there
Dr.
you
Who.
go. No,
I work with Dr.
Who?
Yeah, no, I work with Dr. Pepper and Dr. Practice, malpractice.
Yeah. There you go. Got to see this kitty pie.
Come on in, Linda. Come on in.
I'm Dr. Who. I'm with the DeSoto community, the Baptist Hospital down in DeSoto. You're getting ready to come to work for us, and to be honest with you, there was a few problems with your application, and so I just need a few things to go over. You're not busy right now. Is it okay if I go over this with her? Okay, just a couple minutes of your time. That's all it's going to take. Now I see. Let's see. I was going through your file. I see where you drive a pickup truck. Is that right? Will this be your main mode of transportation to work? The reason I'm asking is, since I found out you had a pickup truck, I thought maybe you could help us out with the board. Sometimes we've got new bodies around. I mean, how many bodies do you think you can get in your truck? Maybe 4, 6? Well, that's all right. We can discuss that later. Let's see. A few other things. I just need to... Let's see. I see here where you play the horn in the DeSoto Community Orchestra. Is that right?
That's very incorrect.
Well, I heard it was the French horn you mentioned. Yeah, that reminds me. They wanted to make sure that I delivered the new nurses' hats that we're wearing down in DeSoto. That's for you. I wanted to make sure that you were fit in with everybody that was there. Now, I also understand that you're a big Elvis fan, too. Is that right? Big Elvis fan. You know what you got? Oh, that's a shame. Because, look at all the Elvis stuff. There's a lot of Elvis fans down there. Oh, speaking of Elvis fans, that reminds me. I need you to sign the Baptist DeSoto Hospital oath. You can just take that with you and get it back to me later. Basically, it just says, I, Linda Pulley, will no longer be crying in the chapel. I understand that this move is now or never, and the thought of the change got me all shook up. I have a big hug of love for all my fellow employees. Will always be wearing my good luck charm. If I have to travel for the hospital, I'll always stay at the Heartbreak Hotel. I understand I have times been a hard-headed woman, but now I surrender to my new position that I will never return to sender. And it goes on to say, I will wear my blue suede shoes every day, not be a hound dog, and I won't be cruel to people with suspicious minds. It just kind of goes on and on like that. Also, you agree to stay as long as everyone treats you nice, loves you tender, and as long as they want you, they need you, they love you. And continue to feel the burning love of nursing. And the last part, of course, I can't help falling in love with nursing. I will continue to be a nurse until the day I live in the ghetto. You can just sign that as soon as possible. Now, there was a couple of questions that were on your application, the employment quiz and personality test. There were a couple of questions I just need to go over with you on this. Question number 12 on the application was we asked you the difference between an oral thermometer and a rectal thermometer, and you wrote down the taste. I don't think that's the correct answer, question number 27, you said, how do you save a doctor from drowning? You wrote down you start by taking your foot off his head. I just don't think that was probably the correct answer. I don't have the correct answers with me right now, but I just want to go over these with you. Question number 39, how many nurses does it take to screw in a light bulb? And you said none, you just have your nursing assistant do it. Is that right? And then question number 41 was how many doctors does it take to change a light bulb? And you said only one, but of course you have to tell him what's in to screw in. So let's see, there was a couple more. Yeah, question number 59 on the application. What's the difference between a nurse and a nun? And you said a nun only serves one God.
That's a good one.
And then question number 64, what was the difference between a surgeon and a puppy? And you said if you put a puppy in a room by itself for an hour, it'll probably stop whining. Exactly. Now, in our investigation, we found some disturbing situations while we were here at Campbell. Is it true that a doctor asked you, did you take a patient's temperature, and you said, why is it missing? See, you've got to learn, you can't, the doctors at our hospital, they're very particular, you've got to be very careful about the patient. On another occasion, a doctor had asked you, there was a little boy, I understand, had come in, had swallowed some quarters, and the doctor asked you how he was doing, you said there was no change yet. then, oh, and then of course this one really concerns me. You said the doctor asked you what color is the patient's diarrhea, and you just pointed to your shoes. I don't have Now, and by the way, have you learned the Baptist DeSoto Hospital motto yet? You haven't. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's called. The motto is: the nurse who can smile when things go wrong is probably going off duty. And by the way, you know the nurse that you'll be replacing, she died. Sad, yeah, she went straight to hell too. Was there for 2 weeks before she realized she wasn't at work anymore. Now, a few more things and I'll be done here. A couple of things. Now, we did ask you on your application to list your top 10 reasons why you wanted to become a nurse. Now, I just want to go over these to make sure that we had quoted you correctly. Number 10, you say it pays better than fast food, but the hours aren't quite as good. On number 9, you said you like the fashionable shoes and sexy uniform. Make sure we can know about that one. Number 8, you said you like needles because it's better to give than to receive. Sure. And then on number 7, you said you like reassuring your patients that all bleeding will stop eventually. On number 6, you said you like exposing yourself to rare, exotic, and exciting new diseases, which that makes me want to go to nursing school. Number 5, you said you like the interesting aromas. Number 4, you said you like the idea that you do enough charting to navigate around the world. A lot of charting in your work, I guess. Okay. And number 3, you said you look forward to celebrating the holidays with all your friends at work. And then number 2, you said you take comfort that most of your patients survive no matter what you do to them. That's a good one. Yes, I like it. And of course, the number 1 reason you became a nurse: courteous and infallible doctors who always leave clear orders in perfectly legible handwriting. So, we're glad. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to give you Linda Bowen. And we know that you're going to bring a lot with you. You have anything to say?
Oh my God, she made this!
All right. Stand up, Linda Boyd. Stand up.
Machine.
Want your hat back?
No, baby. That's your hat. That's your hat. I want. Somebody said they had a camera. Who's got a camera? Here we go. We're going to get a picture of me and Linda, but she's coming to work with me.